Good morning, everyone. I guess I wanted to just jump on here and kind of do a little bit of a walkthrough of the garden and see what kind of changes are happening. Actually, this whole step situation is new. After my back debacle, there was nothing but steps here. I didn't have the railings. And since I had such a hard time, moving around, it was a lot safer to just go ahead and have these railings and new steps installed. So I've got to paint them now. But yeah, that's new. We've got the loquat tree from Gary and Kelly, and it's doing very well. I probably should have put it in a bigger pot to begin with, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how she does. And then I planted a little pineapple topper, and she's going good. She's grown well. And this right here is the spinach, and it actually is doing quite well. I did trim back one, the Okinawan spinach, and I did trim back one of these. I only did one because I was scared that it was going to hurt the plant, but I guess I can go ahead and do both. I put the cutting in water to see if it would root. I'm still waiting on that. So we will see. I do have garlic growing. You'll see some have sprouted. So that's going on there. And these are my 4 o'clocks. The freak rain kind of beat them down. And this one, they're gone. They died. Or they floated away. I don't know where they're at. They're not there anymore. But I did go ahead and plant a couple of 4 o'clock seeds in their place, so we'll see if it takes off. If not, then I'll plant something else there. And these are my red potatoes. They've got spots all over the leaves. Not really sure what that means. I guess I should Google it, but it doesn't look good, honestly. And it's got a lot of new growth on this one. This one is nice and green, except for, like the bottom leaves. But I think that has to do, see all the new leaves coming out? I think that has to do with it getting too much water. Like, I don't have, see like how short the overhang of the roof is? I do plan on getting an awning placed over here, but that's to come in the future. Anyway, all of that to say that it gets a lot of water, and I probably should move it. Although I think at this point in time of the game, it's a little too late. On a tomato plant that I had moved off to the side to kind of regroup and gain its bearings again, Kookaburra cackle dwarf, and she's doing well. She's got lots of tomatoes on here. I just didn't move her back. She seemed to be doing well in that spot, so I just left her. My makeshift rain water catchers for now. I do actually have a blue plastic thing that I was gonna makeshift into a rain catchment, but honestly I need to, there's no gutters, there's nothing. I need to look into that because it makes a hot mess over here. Okay, so what's going on with all the tomatoes? With that storm that we had, it broke off a lot of tomatoes. So like this one right here, this was a whole branch that it's just snapped off. And so I stuck it in here with this volunteer tomato plant, which is doing very well. And we're gonna see if she makes a comeback. Actually, this is exactly where she snapped off from, right here. You can't even see, right here. And so, yeah, we'll see. The peppers are doing amazing, like they're everywhere. Oh gosh, can you even see? See? Like they're everywhere. And so lush and green. This is the Chef Black and Chef Pink tomato, and it is like taking on a life of its own here. Just, I don't know, there's tomatoes everywhere, and I'm so excited about that. I really like these, and I should probably save some seeds from these two as well, because I really like them. My tomatillos are thriving. One fell off, and it's in the house. I don't know if that means it's ready. It didn't necessarily look ready to me, but I mean, it was down on the ground, so in the house it came with me. Okay, now this tomato plant, this is a cherry tomato. Ugh, bugs. And this is another stem with all the tomatoes that broke off, so stuck it in the ground, and we're gonna see how she does. Romas everywhere. Love a good Roma, you know. And oh, look, this one's broken off too. I need to stick this one in the ground, but let's see. See all of these that have fallen over. This is a volunteer tomato plant, and this is a stem that broke off during the storm. I stuck her in the ground, and we are gonna see what happens. My red snappers are doing well. Oh, and here, one more stem that broke off in the storm, and I stuck it in here, and she's wilted. All of the ones that I stuck back in the ground, they're wilted, but I mean, gotta keep the faith, you know. Gotta keep the faith. And here are some more hot peppers, doing well. Got lots of peppers, and I thought this was another jalapeno, but y'all look, it's not. So excited. We got more Romas. No. Yep. More Romas. And so my beds have finally taken off. I feel like they were at a slow start, but it sure has picked up, because look at, this is my basil, which I'm really excited about. Because I tell you what, I do eat me some basil. I eat basil with everything. I even on my sandwiches. And wouldn't you know it, the beans. The beans are here. What? The beans are here. Parsley and some flowers. The creeping thyme down here. Look at the little baby flowers on the creeping thyme. This is a sweet 100 tomato. Actually, one of the stems that broke off is from this one, from this plant, and we're gonna see how the one that I stuck in the ground does. This is a Mexican buckeye that I planted from seed. These are some rose cuttings that are doing very well, actually, except for this one. This one's dead. But the others are doing very nicely. This is a hibiscus that I did from seed, and seems to be doing well. Now, going back to this first bed, some more basil, but this is the African basil, and she's doing very well. I do have a celery hidden in there, if you can see, and some flowers. And these are the cantaloupes that are in my little that container in here for the compost container that I put in the bed. I can't even get to the compost container now because of all the cantaloupe seeds, sprouts, but that's what's there. And more beans. They were, talk about a slow start, man, but there they are. And more tomatoes. Look at my pretty flowers. This here is a container of wildflowers, and they are finally growing. I feel like everything just took forever to grow for me, but now they're taking off. More tomatoes. All of these did well. And this is the second bed. The second bed here also took off. What? I'm in love with this. I'm in love with the big raised beds that have just got stuff flowing everywhere. Okay, and look at this Laura number 5, Gary. I love this plant. I love it so much. Like every single day, there's just copious amounts. And all of the green onions. I had one that I let go to seed, so that, seeds. And this is more aromas. And, what is this one? Brandywine. This is the brandywine. It's just growing like crazy, and I've got more flowers in here. What else is in here? There's some greens that somebody's eaten. Something's eaten. And this is the Eagle Smelly Dwarf that looks like it's seen better days, but there's the tomatoes. The red mustard greens, somebody ate it. I don't know what critter is in my yard. Was it raccoons? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, these things were big and lush, and now they're gone. These are my bell pepper plants. I think they might be done. I don't know. I've got babies everywhere. I don't know what that is. What the heck is that? Getting rid of that. And I still have some bell peppers hanging here. I guess they're still working. They're still working because there's flowers and babies. And this here, I don't know. Lots of tomatoes, but they look weird. I've not seen tomatoes like this before. And this is the Franklin County Dwarf. And we'll move down here. My okra that I was worried about, that just wasn't growing, has now started to take off. I moved her out away from the tomatoes so that she could have her own space and her own sun. And she is now thriving. You go ahead on, girl. You're looking beautiful. Looking beautiful, girl. Okay. And so I was talking about my sugar baby watermelons. This is the sugar baby watermelon that has been in this container for like a month. I didn't pull them out because they can continue to live their best life in here, just sleeping, I guess. But I replaced them with these black diamond watermelons, and so we will see how this goes. They seem to be doing a lot better than those little sugar babies. And I think that's another volunteer cantaloupe. They're freaking everywhere. Freaking everywhere. Like I don't know. But here, this is the container of volunteer cantaloupe. All I was trying to do was make a compost in place. Like this was supposed to just be specifically for compost. Like I was making better soil, and these came up and they are going strong, so we're just gonna see what they do. And squash, zucchini, and nothing but male flowers, so I can't even help it pollinate. Nothing but male flowers. I don't know y'all. This is a volunteer tomato. I'm going to remove it and put it over there with the rest of the tomatoes, see how that does. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is another thing. Cantaloupe things, I think they are. And when I say they're everywhere, my God, they're everywhere. The storm did do a number on my... Say hi. Yeah. Say hi. Did do a number on my little wildflower area, but I do have some beautiful blooms that are here. I do have these. Oh, these are new. This bed and that bed, these are herbs, and this is borage. But if you see all of those seeds all over the place, I had a moment that I was not thinking clearly, and I put a bird feeder in the tree, and they threw the seeds everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So I know that I'm going to have all kinds of stuff in with my herbs. But anyway, you can see the borage, and this one is the milkweed. You can see the babies coming up there. Spiders. This section is chives, but there's no activity going on in there. And this is dill, and you can see the baby dills coming up there. I'm excited about that. My little rosemary. And I got some pretty flowers about to bloom here. I'm excited. So excited. And this is the section for sage, no activity there. Bee balm, no activity there. Thyme, no activity there. And this is a chamomile, and got lots of little babies there. So that's cool. Some shade loving plants that I picked up at the clearance section at Lowe's. So I need to, they seem to be doing fine right here, but they're being swallowed up by the long grass because I have not gotten grass mowed yet. We've got a bunch of ginger doing well. We've got some flowers in this pot that are just coming up. And these are my sweet potatoes. They're doing well. And all kinds of, this is lovely mulch. We chopped up, and well, it's just a bunch of leaves. All of this entire thing is nothing but leaves, and I'm going to use that to mulch my plants. Potatoes. These potatoes are doing much better. These are also red potatoes, so if those over there are back down there and their buckets are dead or mushy or gross, then hopefully these will be okay. My beans, like I said in my other video, I've just been walking around sticking random bean seeds everywhere, and they're taking off. So I guess my little chaotic version of succession planting, because I've done that here as well. Here's a new one, and another new one. I think there's another one in here. I don't know. I stuck some more bean seeds in here. And this is the loofah. It's finally vining and taking off. And you'll notice that the neighbor still has their stuff here and has not moved it. So fun. I mean, it's everywhere. You can see all their trash. Anyway, I need to go over there and cut down this little tree before it gets all up in my plants. But yeah, this is the loofah. And I believe this is another volunteer cantaloupe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. And I don't know. I don't know what this is. Whatever it is, it's not doing well. It's not doing well. Okay, and this is my cucumbers that are just, they're going wild, man. Going wild. Gotta love it. These are the straight 8s. There's lots of babies in there. Lots of blooms, lots of babies. Yeah, so keeping an eye on that. And this is my Armenian cucumber, finally taken off. And this was where my corn was supposed to be. They're little baby corn, so I just stuck sunflower seeds in here, and we'll see. Because I feel like something's eating the sunflowers. I don't know. There's holes in all the leaves, but I don't see anything on the plant itself. So it's like sneaky. It's very sneaky. And last but not least, again, do not mind the yard. It needs to get mowed. And the fact that I left my water hose out. Golly, it's hot out here in the afternoon time. But here is my second round of sweet potatoes. And this is where I originally had my sugar baby watermelons, and they did not do well in this spot. So I moved it, and now we've got sweet potatoes here. So hopefully that'll work. And oh, this is new too, guys. My little composter. I do. Oh, look, a visitor. I do mostly compost in place, but I thought this was. Oh, hi. You coming out? Hi. Good morning. Okay. My daughter got me this composter, and it's full. I got all kinds of stuff in there, so I just spend this every day. Whoa. And yeah, we're gonna she's at the carnival. We're gonna see how long this takes. He said 3 to 4 months, so that's what I'm banking on. But that's it for the backyard, guys. I did purchase some shade cloth, and I'm going to make a makeshift canopy out here, I guess. We'll see. I don't know. I don't see anybody else in the neighborhood doing that. My neighbor does have his tomatoes nice and neat. He's got other stuff too, but I guess this is the best area for his tomatoes. Look how nice and green and lush they are. Like, what? Everything is so nice and neat and tidy, and then there's me. But yeah, I mean, I'm still getting my tomatoes no matter how crazy it looks out here. I do have another I don't know if you guys can see, but there's another planter up there. It was all of another thing of flowers. But that plant that's hanging off over the side, that is another volunteer tomato plant that just sort of randomly showed up there. And so I don't know if I should leave it in that container because it's so big already and just let it do its thing, or if I should move it out here with other tomatoes. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that is it. For now, I am going to come out here and stick some beans in some random pots and places, and we will see what happens. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.